So it's been a little while, right, Dragon Prince family? I mean, my goodness, it's only been 2 months since I've been able to drop a Dragon Prince video. Why? Well, it's because we're waiting until this month for some Dragon Prince news, and I thought, yeah, by the end of the month, we'll be good. Oh boy, I was wrong, because I have a huge update to share with you, and I think what we want to happen is gonna happen. What's going on, you guys? James here with some real news, and yes, today we're talking all about a huge update for Arc 3 of the Dragon Prince. This month is San Diego Comic-Con, and as we know, we're getting a huge update, but we might have just got it confirmed before the panel. We're going to talk about all the details of the panel and why I think it might be confirmed already. But before we get into it, if it is your first time here at the channel, welcome to Real James, where I'm so glad you're here with me because we get to talk movies, TV, and all the news in between just like this. So if you don't want to miss out and you love the Dragon Prince, hit the big red button below, subscribe to the channel, tap on that bell, and leave me a comment and let me know what you think of this news. Does it get you more excited? Are you a little more optimistic, or do you still have a reserved attitude going into the end of this month? And what's at the end of the month? Well, we're about to talk about it right now. Ladies and gentlemen, elves and mages, we finally have yet another update that will probably make you pretty happy if you want an Arc 3 of the Dragon Prince, which is seasons 8, 9, and 10. On San Diego Comic-Con's website this week, I kind of had a feeling, and I'm glad it was confirmed by Chicken, that we would be getting an update on the panel information for San Diego Comic-Con. And here we are, we're talking all about it because they just dropped the title of the panel, the location, and the description of the panel, and it got me so excited. So let's just begin, or right at the top. The title of the panel is The Dragon Prince, The Next Arc. And according to San Diego Comic-Con's website, the description reads like this, and I quote, "The Dragon Prince prepares to enter its next arc. The saga creators will give you first peeks and reveals, and you'll get to meet some of the voice cast. Jack the Sena reunites with his old buddy Dante Bosco, and they'll also reveal a new major cast member. This star mystery voice actor you will know from yet another awesome super fandom." Now, what? That was a lot to unpack. Yes, we'll unpack it, but if you are going to San Diego Comic-Con and you're watching this video, hearing the news for the first time, here's the time and location. So it's actually going to happen July 24th, and that's a Thursday, from 11:15 a.m. to 12:15 p.m. Pacific Standard Time in Ballroom 20. It is interesting to see they're doing it on a Thursday. I mean, not a Saturday. I thought it would be on a Saturday, even a Friday, but on a Thursday, listen, guys, I would love to go live for it, even though it's a weekday like that. So if you want to see me live stream as the updates happen in real time, let me know. I'll go live, and let me know in the comments, of course. But it's going to be really interesting to see how packed out they get this ballroom. If I had to guess, it's going to be 2 capacity. New York Comic-Con was, San Diego Comic-Con was also in the past, so this Comic-Con should be no different. And everything that I just read to you guys gets me very excited as a Dragon Prince fan. So I'm not going to waste any time. We're going to go right into my takeaways now and answering your question, hopefully the best I can, because I know what you're going to ask me, guys. Is Arc 3 of the Dragon Prince finally happening? And the unofficial answer is, well, I think so. Now, why do I think this? Okay, let's take it from the top. The panel's description, coupled with the news we covered 2 months ago about actress Paula Burrows recording something mysterious, leads me to believe that Arc 3 is getting announced. She did say in her Instagram post, and yes, we covered that in a previous video, but in case you didn't see that, she was wearing headphones in a sound booth and said this, and I quote, "Sorry, I signed an NDA. Word on the street is something's getting leaked at San Diego Comic-Con." Now, that is very upfront. Of course, she's recording something that will be presented at San Diego Comic-Con, or she's recording episodes for Season 8 that will get confirmed at San Diego Comic-Con. Because with all of this being said, you can't ignore another minor detail in that Instagram post, which was the recording studio, the location tag. It said Cosmic Sound. And Cosmic Sound is a studio that has been used in the past by Wonderstorm the studio behind the Dragon Prince to record lines for the Dragon Prince. So with all that being said, yes, I'm 90% certain that Arc 3 will be announced at this panel. And while that's not a guarantee just yet, we did get some guarantees confirmed in the description of the panel. Of course, you have friends of the channel, Aaron, Ehasz, and Justin Richmond, creators of the Dragon Prince. They'll be on stage, they'll be at this panel. I mean, I don't know who the moderator is going to be, but they'll be there. And Jack Sena will also be joining them. It's a voice actor who did Callum in the Dragon Prince and Sokka in Avatar: The Last Airbender. And then you have Dante Bosco, who is going to be there as well. As you know, he does now voice Zim in the Dragon Prince, and he voiced Prince Zuko in Avatar: The Last Airbender.
That's rough, buddy.
So of course the Avatar ties go very deep here, but it's nice to see that they'll be bringing both of them on stage. The fans are going to go crazy in the audience. I know they will. I would if I was there too. But then they guarantee we're also getting a new mystery voice actor revealed from another super fandom. Now I do want to predict who that could be later in this video, but if you have some thoughts right now as you're watching, drop them in the comments below. And the last guarantee from the description is first peeks and reveals will be revealed, said that twice, at the panel. Now, I know how that could probably go, so let's waste no more time. And I want to get into my predictions. So from this point onward in this section, these are predictions. I'm not confirming anything. No one has dropped anything into my ears, and if they did in my right ear, it's a little clogged right now, so I couldn't hear it very well. But I haven't heard anything, okay? I'm going to predict. So we're going to start with number one. My first prediction is an Arc 3 video will be announcing the news that yes, it's happening, and it will be revealed first at the panel. And then after the panel on social media, they'll reveal this Arc 3 announcement. And I do believe this is what Paula Burrows was recording lines for a couple of months ago. So maybe a very awesome scene with Rayla and Callum, and then they reveal Arc 3. I think that would be pretty dope. I mean, it's just nice that they do one-offs like that. Now, if they want to keep it very private, maybe they don't release it on social media, but for news this big, to appease the fandom who wants to see Arc 3, you have to drop that on social media. My next prediction is we will learn which studio will handle the distribution of Arc 3. My leading guess right now is Prime Video. Now, you might be thinking, Prime Video, why? Well, it's a huge platform. Their streaming content has evolved. They do a lot more in the animation space now than before, but you know, some of you might think that's dumb. Why? Everyone has Amazon Prime, which means everyone has Prime Video. The reach would be insane if they're on Prime Video. Now, does that necessarily mean that's the best home for them? Probably not, right? But Aaron, Ehasz, and Justin Richmond know what's best for the future of Arc 3. Now, the next backup guess I have would be Hulu. Now, the reason I say that is because Hulu has a plethora of animation and anime content, so why not have the Dragon Prince join a series of awesome TV shows that Hulu has in their lineups? Just throw them in the mix, you know? I think that could work well, and you know, both platforms, I believe, still have a younger audience that they can cater to. So I'm just confident that we'll get that revealed too. Now, my third prediction is we will learn whether the Dragon Prince has been picked up for seasons 8, 9, and 10 altogether, or just season 8. If I had to take this prediction one step further, I believe it'll be revealed that they're being renewed on a season-by-season basis. And that's only because of the reports I've seen of viewership from seasons 5, 6, and 7. It does seem like it's maybe teetered off a little bit in season 7 compared to season 6. So because of that, maybe some streamers are looking like, let's be a little cautious here. We'll give you a season pickup, and then maybe we'll pick up the last 2 at one time if season 8 does great, you know? So I'm confident though that yes, they'll get picked up for season 8. I just don't know if it'll be bundled with 9 and 10 as well. My next prediction is we will have surprise guests at the panel. I think the likes of Jesse Inocalla, Paula Burrows, they could show up. It would be really cool. You know, Jason Simpson, if he showed up, friend of the channel, would be awesome. But I don't know if that's the case because Viren is well, if you haven't watched, season 6 and 7, the man's dead. So, come on. But I think we'll have surprise guests, and that would be pretty cool. They've done it in the past at different panels as well. So I think it would be nice to see Paula, Burrows, and Jesse Inocalla show up as well. My next prediction is first peeks and reveals will not be published publicly after the panel. I think that this segment will include concept art reveals, maybe a small segment of a scene, so just a short clip. They could be giving us the intro to season 8 episodes. I think that they'll reveal little things like that throughout the panel. However, I do not believe that they're going to be revealed publicly. At some point, you got to make the trip worth it for those who are attending the panel, and that means exclusivity. So I wouldn't be too surprised if we don't get any of these first looks or reveals released officially through the Dragon Prince channels. Now, will someone try to record? I don't know. I mean, I hope not, only because the rules are you don't do that during video presentations. But I can see some people trying, and I'm not encouraging it at all. So I just don't think we get it officially showcased on their social media channels. Now, my last prediction is the one we were just talking about a little while ago, which is who is this mystery voice actor? And I've got a couple thoughts. My first guess, and this might not be like the one you're thinking of immediately, but super fandom. Arcane is got a huge fan base, right? Maybe not as big as the one I really think is going to happen, but this is like my number 2 guess, and that would be Ella Purnell, who voices Jinx. I mean, that would be kind of cool because Ella Purnell is very talented, and Arcane is definitely a very popular series, but I think that bringing her into the fold adds a new voice. It's an unexpected choice, I would say, for the Dragon Prince, but a very welcoming one, because you're bringing in Dante Bosco. I mean, this is someone you didn't think you'd hear in the Dragon Prince. You might as well bring in someone else you didn't think you would hear, right? So Ella Purnell could be a part of this cast, playing a very new character, of course. So any voice actor they reveal, this mysterious voice actor is going to be playing a new character. Now, you think super fandoms, you gotta go with the one fandom I know is at the top of everyone's mind because of the association of Aaron Ehasz. You got Dante Bosco and Jack Sena. I mean, why not round out a 4th cast and crew member from Avatar The Last Airbender and bring in Mae Whitman, who voices Katara in Avatar The Last Airbender? I think that would be incredible. I would love to see it. Do I think it happens? Yeah, I think that's the most likely choice, to be honest with you. And I would love it. I think she would absolutely crush it. She does have some work that she's been doing recently, but I think that we're going to maybe see her come into the fold as well. Now, my last dark horse guess would be a voice actress who I think is incredibly talented and plays one of my favorite characters of all time. And that character would be Korra. So you know who my guess would be in this case. Janet Varney. I think it would be really cool to see her maybe get in here. And I'm just going based on super fandoms, right? So The Legend of Korra, Avatar The Last Airbender, they're huge franchises. And I think Janet Varney would do an awesome job aiding in what already is a very talented voice cast that the Dragon Prince has assembled over the years. But you need to let me know what your predictions are, not just for the mystery voice actor, but for all of what we just talked about. This panel is going to be huge. It might be their biggest panel yet, and that's because there's a certain weight associated with it. You either announce you're getting an R3 or you don't. I mean, listen, I'm not trying to be pessimistic. That's not what we do here at the channel. But if the realist in me is coming out, could it be, right? I'm just going to play the other side of the pitch here. Is it possible that Arc 3 is being worked on in hopes that they get picked up by a studio? So they're putting all their eggs into this basket and they're like, we're going to double down and bet on ourselves. But we haven't been picked up yet, and we're just hoping, we're in talks. Now, do I think that happens? No. Why would you conduct a panel for that? You can give that update in a newsletter on their website or a video testimonial. But if you're conducting a panel with a title like this, The Next Arc, you have to announce that you've been picked up and that seasons 8, 9, and 10 will be a reality. So I'm hoping that's the case, and I wonder if it will be, but we will find out July 24th. And yes, I'm going to do my best to go live, and if you really want to see that, let me know. Regardless, you're getting an update here on the channel, and we will be talking about it. So get loud down below, and let's talk about this latest development. And if you haven't already, hit the big red button and subscribe to the channel. It's about to be a really big month, especially for Dragon Prince fans, so you're not going to want to miss out on any of my content. And hey, if you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up. And yes, trust me, we're going to be doing more to this set. By July 24th, it's going to look a little different around here. Alrighty, y'all. Well, again, thanks so much for watching. God bless you guys, and I'll catch you at the next screening. It's surreal. New set. First Dragon Prince video in the new set. What's next? Arc 3 gets confirmed? I hope.